All right, halftime is about to start, San Francisco 49er fans. It looks like we have 13 seconds left in the game, or I mean in the first half. 49ers just kicked a field goal. They lead 16 to 14. Um, we got a lot to talk about in this first half. Uh, some good, some bad. Let me know what you guys think when you jump in. Look like Brock Purdy might be having the worst game of his young career, in my opinion. But we'll see how the first half comes to an end here. We got 13 seconds left. Hopefully, the 49ers kick this out of the end zone because that is one thing we're going to talk about. 49ers squib it, and it looks like Seattle will have the ball on the 40-yard line with about 9 seconds left. So they actually could make something happen here. I don't know if that was the best idea. Um, they get a quick pass 10, 15 yards down the field. They could take a shot to the end zone. Or, they get 20 yards real quick here, a couple seconds on the clock. They could kick a field goal. So I don't know if that squib kick was the best thing to do here. Let's see. All right, Geno Smith about to snap the ball. Defense has not been playing well the last couple of drives. Let's see. Geno just snapped the ball, escapes the pocket, runs up the middle, and it looks like we get. Oh man, Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward just got a terrible flag, man. He just got a roughing. It's gonna be a man terrible.
What the fuck are we doing? What are we
You
doing?
cannot do that, Jimmy Ward. Looks like now the Seattle Seahawks are going to get a field goal to end the half and actually take the lead. 49ers are playing terrible, terrible football right now. If you're in here, drop a comment how you think this game is going so far. Geno Smith is sliding. Tag him down. Now it looks like they are kicking a 56-yard field goal due to that flag on Jimmy Ward. Look like it's going to be roughing the passer. They're about to kick a field goal. They call a timeout. 1 second on the clock. Jimmy Ward, man, what are you doing? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm a little behind, so you guys might see if they make this kick before me. But you absolutely cannot do that right there. And there's been a couple things in this first half that the San Francisco 49ers cannot do. And it looks like my dad said they made it. He's at the game. So Seattle's going to go to the half with a lead 17 to 16. And it's absolutely unacceptable. You cannot do that. 49ers have played terrible. They go up 10 to 0. And then you go into halftime 17 to 16. Defense is playing horrendously. Offense started hot and then fell off. You cannot do that, man. Come on, Jimmy Ward. What the hell are you doing? This is absolutely shit, man. What the hell are the 49ers doing? This game should probably be 23-0, 23-7, something like that, but the 49ers giving them a chance, and hey, they're taking advantage of it. They're playing their ass off. The 49ers defense playing terrible the last couple of drives, and now the Seahawks go into half with the lead. Hey, 49ers deserve it. You come and play like shit, you deserve to get beat. And right now, the 49ers are getting beat. Absolute terrible showing of a first half. Defense playing unacceptable. It's absolutely terrible. Charvarius Ward gets beat deep by DK Metcalf. And before that, they just put a super long drive. I think it was 14 plays together bullying the 49ers in the run game. Um, and then this, first off, special teams. Kick the ball out of the fucking end zone. You're letting them return the ball with a chance to stop them at the 20, and they keep returning it to the 30, 40, or 40-yard line. Kick the fucking ball out of the end zone. What the hell are you doing on special teams? And then you come and squib kick it with 9 seconds left. Terrible decision. Even without that flag on Jimmy Ward, terrible, terrible, terrible decision. The kickoff team has pissed me off all season long. How do you feel about it?
What the fuck is Jimmy Ward doing? You're a 10-year veteran and you're hitting. Why? He's sliding. Like, why is. What goes through your head to even go down to make that hit? Like, I don't understand. You're a 10-year NFL veteran. Why do you even go down to make that hit? It makes no
Absolute,
sense.
absolute
And then,
gaffes on both sides of the ball.
if you're an NFL kicker or a punter and you can't kick a fucking ball out of the end zone or into the end zone, you shouldn't be kicking.
I think
Like,
Robbie Gould is kicking the kickoffs right now.
he is. Why are
Yeah.
we letting up short? Why? Like, is that the game plan going into this game? Because if that is, fire the special teams coordinator because that's terrible.
Yeah, it's unacceptable, man. And then, the 49ers defense has supposedly been the best defense all year. The past 3 weeks, we have not seen that. Second half of the Arizona game, you're playing backup, so they look good. First half, that was a football game against straight backups. The Raiders cooked the defense, and now, we're seeing the same thing from the defense. And they might not be as good as the ranking says. They're getting exposed. I had mentioned on our pregame show that they were going to move Metcalf, and they've been moving him to get him on Demo Lenore. And, Demo Lenore has played well. He burns Charvarius Ward for the touchdown because he gets caught looking back at the quarterback.
How do you like this team? The way they're playing, they deserve to lose right now. That based off that first half, you deserve to lose, and that's not even pouting. Like, you're 0 for 4 on third downs on offense, and you're giving up these simply easy throws on third down for them. You're letting them get 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 every single time. It makes no sense. Like, the thing I'm starting to think is, because I've saw stuff that said our strength of schedule was like 31st in the league, meaning that we play like the easiest schedule. I'm starting to see that now from our defense because they are just looking like Swiss cheese. You get 2 3 and outs, and then you give up a 14-yard drive. DK burns them. You're undisciplined. You get Jimmy Ward giving that late hit on Geno Smith, which is just unbelievable from a 10-year vet. Why are you even going down to hit him? It makes zero sense to me. Like, right now, this team deserves to lose. They don't deserve to go on.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous because the 49ers started out hot and then they fizzled quick. You know what I mean? Brock Purdy on offense, he's looked like a rookie this week. He's had some good plays, but then he's been trying to do too much. He's been trying to fit it into too tight of windows. He's been missing wide open receivers. He looks like a rookie this week. He's still making good plays, but you can't keep doing the rollout left. You can't keep doing that at the end of the drive there. You got to stay in the pocket and get the ball out. And then also, he looks like he's getting frazzled at the moment. This last couple drives, he looks frazzled. Why is Seahawks so close? Can you tell me how the game went? 49ers start 10-0, and it looks like they're going to just destroy this Seahawks team. 49ers look dominant, and they look like the far better team. And then, Seattle puts together a drive. They go on a long drive to score a touchdown. And then from there, the 49ers fall apart. The offense starts missing throws. They're trying to run the ball on this Seattle team, and they have 3 defensive tackles on the field. They have 5 defensive linemen in the game. They're tempting you to throw the ball, and the 49ers keep trying to run and lose yards on first down. It doesn't make sense. And then once that happens, Brock Purdy is trying too hard to force the ball into places that it can't go, and it's not working out. So, both sides of the ball are getting whooped right now going into half. And then the reason the 49ers are down right now at half is because there's 9 seconds on the clock after the 49ers kick a field goal. They kick a squib 10 yards down the field, like 20 yards down the field with 9 seconds left. And then Jimmy Ward on the first play decides to hit Geno Smith as he's sliding and get a fucking 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness. And that gives them a field goal, walk-off field goal to take the lead and the momentum heading into half.
Like
Absolutely terrible.
what are we even? It just makes no sense. Brock Purdy needs to play within himself. He's easily having the worst game of his career so far. Out of those, this is his worst game out of the past 6 starts. Terrible. He needs to play within himself and stop trying to make these ridiculous plays, because eventually when you keep rolling out left, you're going to get sacked. And if you're not holding on to that ball, you're going to get a fucking fumble. The defense needs to contain the edge against Kenneth Walker. They are not containing the edge, and he is just bouncing them outside, getting 5, 6, 7 yards of play. Like, where's our flow players as well for the cutback? Because they're cutting back and still getting 2 or 3 extra yards, to where when we're doing that on offense, when the Niners are doing that on offense, trying to get a cutback, their flow players are getting our guys, and we're getting a yard or 2 at most. So
Yeah,
on
exactly.
defense, D'Amico Ryans needs to pick it up, and he needs to make adjustments, like by far. Shanahan, on offense, we have to come out and get points. We have to come out and get points this first drive. If you come out soft and you go 3 and out, or get a couple first downs and get no points out of it, it's going to be a long second half for sure. I think
And
a
the thing,
key to victory in the second half is hit Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk has been open. He's been the one making most of the plays. And same with Debo. Get Debo the ball, because those two have been the keys to this offense. They've been carrying the offense. Debo and Ayuk, you need to get them the ball.
yeah, and the thing is the Seahawks are literally tempting the 49ers to throw the ball. They're leaving 5 defensive linemen in there, and they're just trying to take away the run. And that's what we said coming into the game. They're going to try to take the run away. You're going to have to throw. And the 49ers are moving the ball easily on this team when Brock Purdy stays with him in himself and the 49ers don't get behind the sticks. So you cannot lose yards on first down. And you need to stay within yourself if you're Brock Purdy. Stop trying to fit it into places it can't go, and stop trying to play the hero ball. He keeps trying to take the deep shot for touchdown, and he has guys open underneath. Take the underneath stuff, play within the game. You're trying to do too much, and he's getting frazzled. You could see it on his face. We need Brian Greasy to go in there at halftime and settle the guy down.
I also I don't understand what's going on. Why are we breaking out of the huddle with 8, 9 seconds left on the play clock? I don't understand. This is like the old Kaepernick days. Like when we used to do this all the time with Colin Kaepernick. We'd break out of the huddle, have 8 or 9 seconds left to snap the ball. And you definitely can't do this in this offense when you have all these pre-snap motions. Like
Yeah,
burning that last timeout right before the half. You
that was
can't do that.
huge.
Like you can't do that. We still got the field goal, but you can't burn that timeout. Like it's not making sense to me. That was probably the good thing. Probably the worst half of 49ers football they've played this year. And you're only down by 2 points. You should be up by, or no, you're down by 1 point. You should be up by 2, if not for that stupid Jimmy
No,
Ward
they're down
penalty.
2 points, I think.
They're down by 2?
Yeah, because we were up 1. Oh, no, we're down 1. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
17-16.
So the worst half of 49ers football by far as of late, and you're only down by a point. It would, and probably the best half of football, at least on offense, by Seattle as of late too, and they're only up by 1. So
Yes.
the Niners can easily get it together, figure it out. It's not like they're doing anything crazy. They're getting you to run or horizontally, and then they're taking a big shot. Play action, run the ball. That's what they're doing. So on defense, easily figure that out. D'Amico needs to make adjustments. On offense, you can't really run the ball. So you need to kind of give up on that, and you need to start hitting those screen passes, those easy slants, just the easy stuff for Purdy just to get back in a rhythm. He needs to stop trying to play hero ball and force it downfield. Just take what's in front of you, and the Niners will win this game if they can do that.
Yeah. And one of the things I posted on Twitter is I think the 49ers need to go to a 5-down lineman front on defense. You know, you said how they were rushing outside and beating the 49ers. Even when they're running up the middle, they're getting 4, 5, 6 yards a carry. Bring in another big guy, 5-down lineman, and force them to throw. And if they're going to beat you throwing, hey, whatever, they beat you throwing, you know? But take the run away from the Seahawks because you need to force them to be one-dimensional, and right now they're not. But the good news is the 49ers in the past couple weeks have been a second half team. So hopefully we see them make those adjustments that they've been making the past couple weeks and they get back on track with a touchdown right off the bat coming out of half. We're going to throw the link into the chat if anybody wants to hop on and say a few words about how you're feeling this game is going. So the link, we just dropped it. So you could hop on if you want to, you know, say a few things about how you feel the first half went, what you need to see in the second half, whatever. So anybody want to hop on, go ahead. And, you know, one good thing is Robbie Gold is playing great because he's been missing a couple kicks in the past couple games. But he's been solid so far, so that's good to see. Our dad just said the game's back on. I'm still on commercial right now. I'll let you know once it comes back on the TV so you could run out.
I mean, terrible half by the 49ers, like we said. Worst half as of late that we've seen from them. Best half by the
All right,
Seahawks
we're
as of
back.
late we've seen. So let's hope for a better half.
All right,
Talk to
let's
y'all
hope the
later.
49ers can get that win. We'll see
Yep.
you guys later.
Peace.